So, all right, so I'll go now. So we did the femoral triangle, sartorius, adductor longus, the femoral nerve, the artery, and the vein. Okay? So if we look more at the thigh, here, these guys, this one's going to be rectus femoris. This is that straight up and down muscle of the thigh. The one on the side here, if I flip this guy around, this is your lateral thigh. So this is vastus lateralis. That's on either side of your IT band. Okay? So if you look here, this one is tensor fascia lata. This one inserts onto the IT band. So this is that muscle. Then here, the bone that you can feel at the hip is this is your greater trochanter of the femur. Okay? And if you flip this around, the back of your thigh, I just have hamstrings. Okay, so just the hamstring grip is fine. And then this is where the hamstrings originate, and that is your ischial tuberosity. Okay, so this is actually what you sit on when you're sitting. And then the muscle that comes, the nerve that comes down here, right, this is your sciatic nerve. Okay? So that's the one thigh. Then if we look at the other thigh, the muscles are not seen because the thigh is covered with the fascia lata. The fascia is just a connective tissue that covers the entire thigh. So that's the white region. And on top of that, you can see that they've just indicated these are lymph nodes. So this is the lymphatic system. These nodes, they're going to be called the inguinal lymph nodes because they're in the inguinal area. On the shoulders, okay, so if you, I just had a couple of things here that's kind of cool. So if you just look at his arm, the bone here, that's the humerus, okay? And all the muscle in front of the humerus on the anterior side, that's going to be your bicep. The muscle on the posterior side, this is going to be tricep. That's all I had. Okay, and in the armpit, what lymph nodes would be here? Axillary. Okay, so these are all axillary lymph nodes. So that's all I have here. And then over here, we have your scapula, your clavicle and scapula, and this is your deltoid. Okay. What else do we have on the back? This guy around. So we have the trapezius muscle coming into the spine of the scapula. In this area, we have the muscles, right? So this is infraspinatus, teres major, teres minor, teres major, latissimus dorsi. That's it. Okay. So this muscle here is the gluteus maximus that's been cut. So it would go in this direction. For the vertebral column, you guys have spinous process. So just know this is called spinous process. The ones on the side, those are transverse processes. If you take this out, you can also see we have a body, superior and inferior articulating processes. Spinal cord. Okay. And you can also see there's a little intervertebral disc. There's the disc in there. Intervertebral disc. Okay. And you can also see here, there's a muscle here, right? The muscle that goes straight up and down the spinal column. This is your erector spinae. Okay, and that's it.